And now in other news, the latest on an emergency landing involving a plane that took off from LaGuardia. Tonight, the NTSB held a briefing where they gave new information on this morning's disaster. Investigators now say that they have found evidence of metal fatigue on the plane where the engine malfunctioned. A woman was killed after shrapnel crashed through a window in the cabin. 7 other people, minor injuries. CBS 2's Meg Baker has been covering the story for us all day. She joins us now live from Philadelphia International Airport, where that plane landed today. Meg?
Christine, the NTSB says it has formed a special team to look into when this plane and its engines were last inspected. They will specifically be looking into maintenance logs for this aircraft. Now, passengers that we spoke to say that they experienced this horror and described it as chaos in the air, turning to social media to reach out to loved ones, not knowing what would happen next. 40 minutes into Southwest Flight 1380, the air mask deployed after passengers say they heard a loud explosion.
Multiple aural alerts and warnings sounded in the cockpit.
The 18-year-old jet was flying at 32,000 feet when the left engine failed. Unable to send out a text, passenger Marty Martinez took to Facebook Live.
The engine exploded, and when it exploded, it broke a window in row 17. And that window caused all the oxygen out of the plane. I knew I couldn't get any sort of text messages through, so I jumped on Facebook Live, and I thought I was like cataloging the last moments of my existence.
Pictures show investigators on scene examining damage to the engine. Shrapnel busted the fuselage, blowing out a window. One passenger, Jennifer Reardon from Albuquerque, New Mexico, was killed. She was married with 2 children, a longtime employee of Wells Fargo, visiting New York. Passenger Kathy Farnan says she could hear the commotion going on behind her.
She got in the face, and then I was told, I don't know if it's true or not, that she was half out of the plane and people grabbed the back, you know, from the pull.
They want to know if they see an EMS on board the aircraft there.
Pilot Tammy Jo Schultz from Texas and her crew are being hailed as heroes for landing the plane safely. The NTSB has already started gathering information from the cockpit voice recorder.
This fan blade was broken right at the hub, and our preliminary examination of this was that there's evidence of metal fatigue where the blade separated.
The NTSB says a piece of that engine was found in Berks County, Pennsylvania, in the town of Burnville. That's about 80 miles northwest of where we are at the Philadelphia Airport. Now, officials have been helping passengers reach their connecting flights so they can get back to those loved ones they so desperately called in that emergency situation. We are live at the Philadelphia Airport. Meg Baker, CBS 2 News.